sway that. Let's talk about it's 20 years from the year 2000. It's stating a obvious fact, but it's still kind of the weight of the years, right?
Just
kind of sets in.
Just making me
The year
feel so
2000?
fucking old.
Well, let's talk about movies that came out in April 2000.
All right.
American Psycho came out in April 2000. That's a fine ass. That already sets the month off great,
Yeah,
right? You already have American Psycho coming out.
Patrick Bateman. One of the funniest performances I have ever seen.
Oh, fantastic. It just starts out with like a warm-up routine.
There's an idea of Patrick Bateman, but there is no real me.
Like, you just imagine this is what he really thinks about every morning. That speech is part of the routine.
Absolutely. That's his like version of meditation, is just talking about how he can never relate to anyone.
It's probably what probably stopped working out in the mornings, and then that's how he got everything got loose, got unleashed. You never see the routine after that, right? After that, it's all just fucking prostitutes and doodling.
Yeah. I mean, doodling, is that what you call it when he drops chainsaws on people and stabs homeless guys?
Yeah. It's very it's kind of got a bit of fancy in it.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of whimsy in his motives, you know.
He's got a bit of spring in his step as he leans forward to stab that tramp in the heart.
Yeah, feed a cat to an ATM. Oh, you silly goose, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what that old lady thought before he drew a gun at her. Oh.
It's really the perfect. It's great that it comes out in April because it's such a stoner comedy.
Do you know what else comes out in April? Came out in April of 2000.
What?
Ginger Snaps.
Ginger Snaps. That's the werewolf movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but it's got like a big horror reputation, right?
Yeah. I think that was
Emily Perkins, Catherine Isabel.
Yeah, they made Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed.
Directed by John Fawcett.
And then they also made Ginger Snaps The Beginning, which was a prequel, which recast a lot of the same core actors, and it was set in Pilgrim times.
What?
Yeah, they did a prequel that was set 100 years earlier.
Oh, that's
Ginger Snaps The Beginning.
Fuck, go for it, man.
Fucking deep lore in the Ginger Snaps universe.
Yeah, build that world.
That's why if they do a fourth one, like the gritty reboot of Ginger Snaps, you know, it would just be called Snaps. Hashtag Snaps.
Now, like, that'd be like having a Top Gun prequel, where like that just like the ancestor of Tom Cruise's character is working for the Wright brothers or some shit like that.
Someone wants to sabotage the Wright brothers prior to their experiment.
We need a daring maverick to fly this paper biplane. All right. Also,
yeah.
28 Days.
Later?
No, just 28 Days.
Oh, that's
starring
the boring one.
Starring Sandra Bullock and Viggo Mortensen. Aragorn. Sorry, Sandra Bullock. Aragorn.
And Viggo Mortensen. Morgo Vetensen. Migo Hortensen.
Viggo Mortification. Viggo Mozzarella.
Vilray Morgesbrand.
And it's about a successful New York writer living in the fast lane and everyone's favorite party girl, until she gets drunk with her boyfriend, Jasper, played by Dominic West, and borrows her sister's wedding limo and earns herself a day in court-ordered rehab.
Oh, 28 Days. I get it. So
Yeah,
it's about.
just in rehab for 28 days.
I wonder who Margot Wietensen plays. Is he like a sway, sexy guy in rehab? Is he like.
Not in the plot summary. I guess he comes in later. Yeah, he's probably like working at the rehab center. Oh, he's probably one of the therapists there, or maybe he's a fellow drunkard.
Yeah, I could see him playing either. He's probably a therapist that used to be a drunkard, but now he's
Or
sober.
maybe he's a ranger descended from a noble bloodline.
Oh, that could be it, yeah.
I think so.
He has to return to doing meth by the end of the story.
He has to accept that he is the rightful meth king.
Yeah. I think that's
Meth
the plot.
master?
Methster?
Another one. Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back when they were still making Flintstones movies, and this was clearly one of the later ones. What do you think Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas would be about?
Well, I suppose they all go to a casino in Viva Rock Vegas, and the Flintstones have a wacky. Is it animated?
No, I don't think so.
Does it have John Goodman?
It has Mark Addy.
Oh, I know they made a Flintstones movie with John Goodman. I would watch John Goodman just because he's a good man, but I'm not very interested in this Flintstones movie. I'd rather talk about 28 Days, the movie where Margot Wietenstein has to reclaim his meth throne.
Oh yeah, I really like that part where he and Sandra Bullock have to recast the sword
Yeah,
of his ancestor to slay their addictions.
it's a crystal sword.
Frequency with Dennis Quaid and Jim Caviezel.
Oh, Jim Caviezel, he played Jesus in Passion of the Christ.
Is that guy?
Directed by Mel Gibson. But before that, he was in Frequency.
Yeah, as John Sullivan. As a time traveler? Holy shit.
So Frequency, this was based on a Dean Koontz novel, right?
I have no idea, but Jim Caviezel, Jesus Christ, is trying to undo the events of October 12th, 1969, when an out-of-control Broxton fire took the life of his father, Dennis Quaid, a heroic firefighter. Now, John may get exactly what he wished for, and much more than he bargained for.
Oh.
So he's trying to save his firefighting dad who died in a fire,
Using time travel?
using time travel.
Well, this begs the question, why not use time travel for anything else?
Yeah, isn't that a little selfish?
Yeah, it is pretty selfish.
Like,
This guy's the good guy, I guess.
what was the firehouse like gonna disband without his father, or is it just for him?
Yeah, I think it's just for him. He's just a selfish genius.
It's kind of, yeah, he's a selfish science perk.
Maybe it's a,
Invented time travel just to, save daddy. I think he needs to get over it as a grown man.
yeah, I think it's probably like a monkey's paw narrative where at the end it's like, oh, I need to let my dad go to save time. I gotta save the travel. Gotta save the time, bro. Gotta leave your dead dad in the past. Fuck your dad. Save time. Time save frequency. Frequency, Randy Dennis Quaid.
But I like that, I guess Jim Caviezel has a trend of playing Magic Sons.
Yeah, it is. It's funny that he played a character who bests time, and then he also played the Son of God.
Right.
He's all about resurrection.